going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to the channel, episode 3 of the Going Full Hyrox series, where I'm documenting all of my training up until Hyrox Nissan Birmingham. Bit of a strange feeling today, although today is officially my last day working at the gym. I actually finished last night. Yesterday was my final shift, and I handed back in my fob and my key. Just feels a bit not surreal, but it just feels odd that I no longer work in the gym and won't do for a while. But I feel like over the last 2 weeks I've worked I've had more days off than I've worked, so it's still feeling a bit strange. I feel like I almost left 2 weeks ago, to be honest, but still sort of come to terms with that. It's a very strange feeling, but it means I've got a nice 3-day weekend to train, chill, and just get ready to start the new job on Monday. I did get some nice leaving gifts from the gym. One of the fellas in the gym, Sean, shout out to you, Sean, got me 2 vanilla lotus Biscoff cheesecake slices, which definitely going to be enjoying those. They are very calorie dense in my calories at the minute. Don't quite allow for that, but I'll have it tomorrow after I probably run another half marathon. And then from Martin's dad, I got 3. Is it going to lob right up? 3 big bottles of Moretti, bottle of red wine, Kelly can have that, and then 2 packs of Pringles, not even on camera, regular and sour cream. And then from Martin and Jane got cool little camera lens mug, which is very nice, and a bag of coffee, which is very thoughtful. I also treated myself to 2 gifts myself. I said myself twice. I don't know, I'm just rambling as always. I got myself these, which I'll set you up to show now. So I got myself a new pair of running trainers, got a New Balance. They're in the sale at the minute. The reason for this is because I realised I've only ever used my Pumas, which I bought on the day for Hyrox. I've used them ever since, and they've taken a battering and started to get a hole in the bottom, so I bought these that are very comfy. Not tried them yet, but they fit nice. They got another pair of New Balance, but they're too tight. I find sometimes different brands tight me. I've got quite wide feet, but these fit very well, so we'll try it in today's session. I also treated myself to a new running vest, so you could say things are starting to get serious on that front. Bought this new one because the previous one just feels very tight and restrictive on my chest. I feel after some long runs my chest actually feels a bit numb, and this one is a lot more open. It's got more pocket. I think it's got 6 pockets for more snacks. Go to take some more gels, and just actually might get some dates to have during a run. It's also got the pouch in the back because I struggle with drinking water, and I can't. That suction thing I've said before is just difficult to breathe from. This comes with a 2 litre or 1 litre, 1.5 litre hydration bladder, and it's got the tube, which should loop around nicely, be much easier to drink from. Let's see what it's like if I pop it on. Hopefully it feels much more open. And I just find it frustrating with the zip one, that it just, like with the water in this side, it just feel one side and always be adjusting it. But this actually feels quite a good fit. And obviously the straw is going to be around this side, so I'll be able to have a drink from that. So yeah, this actually feels pretty comfortable. And there we are. That's not massive, so yeah, I can jog with that in the new shoes. But before we do that, we're going to try out the shoes in today's Hyrox specific session over at Bolt. Another amateur YouTube moment in that I forgot to charge all of my camera stuff last night or this morning after breakfast. So this camera's got a little bit of battery. GoPro's got low battery. I've charged the handheld charger and the camera separately. Now I've got the handheld charger and the GoPro, so should get some battery life there. But I'm not sure how to film today because it's going to be a 60-minute AMRAP Hyrox session. So I was either going to set it up and time-lapse it or just get some clips afterwards. Who knows, I'll decide when I'm there. Probably just be clips because I don't want people you know, being cautious of the camera. I don't care if people walk in front. I've had a few people stop, which made me feel a bit... Obviously it's nice of them to stop, but I don't care. People can walk in front of the camera as much as they want. Like, they're there to train just as much as I am. I'm just filming some stuff. But also got something I forgot, that my barbell is still in the cart from the gym, the old Eleiko. It's only been used a handful of times, so I think I might sell it. There's no point storing it in Vault or Pure Gym asking either of those, because it just doesn't get used. So I might even sell it. I might stick it up on Facebook Marketplace later. I'm not sure how much to get it for it. Maybe just stick it up for £100, see who wants it, or do I keep it in storage in case we go into another lockdown, or I set up a home gym. Who knows? But let's head over to Vault and get stuck into this AMRAP. For conditioning sessions, I can jump on the bike for 5 to 10 minutes to get the heart rate up and get the cardiovascular system going. I found doing that to be a huge help before any sort of conditioning, which today was 400 metres run, 20 metres sled pull, 30 metre broad jump, 300 metre ski, 25 wall balls with a race for 30, 45 or 60 minutes. Obviously, me thinking I'm fitter than I am, chose to go for the 60-minute option. I wish I could say I did the whole 60 minutes, however, as per usual, I was over ambitious and called it at 45 minutes, as my legs were really struggling after 3.5 rounds. My heart rate kept spiking too high every time I tried to run, which is when I noticed I had the run on the wrong setting. It has a lever 1 to 5, there since I know it's always just set to 1 for running, but that is in fact for sprints, which makes the belt a bit looser, so I can obviously move faster and absorb the force better. But for regular running, it feels like I was running through treacle. I should have been set just above number 2. By that point, damage was done and my legs weren't having any more. For the sleds, I used my own ropes that I brought from the gym. As one is shorter than the other, I split the sled up into 2 separate parts, kind of like 2 movements. I'd pull one way, just use my arms, and the other using my legs, so kind of breaking the movement into 2. Because with the sled pull, you'll pull with your legs and your arms at the same time, because you've got a little box in Hyrox. Burpee broad jumps were disgusting as always, but I persisted in jumping with 2 legs and didn't let myself step up for a single one. I just take an extra few seconds down on the floor if I got too tired. Then onto the ski, which was pretty straightforward and actually the easiest of all the movements. I felt I was actually able to bring my heart rate down during the ski and just get into a nice rhythm, keeping it aerobic. And last but not least, the wall balls, which I did manage 2 rounds unbroken before having to split the sets into 2, going for sets of 15 and a set of 10. I just hope I get better at conditioning sessions and they're not all as bad as this. When I got to 45 minutes, I did think about carrying on for 1 or 2 more rounds, but it could be a real slog, so I thought best not and live to fight another day, finishing on 5 rounds and a 400 metre run, although it was more of a walk at that point rather than a run, so just a 400 metre walk, cool down. And then I ended the day with some farmers carries and hammer curls to cheer myself up a bit, because bigger biceps win races, in the words of Hunter McIntyre. Oh, that was a very frustrating session. Definitely bit off more than I can chew. I think I could do the full 60-minute AMRAP. I'm definitely not used to that sort of conditioning, let alone compromised running. I'm not done any conditioning like that for weeks, so what makes me think I can jump in at 60 minutes? Anyway, we live and we learn. We need to get over that toxic trait of mine. But I think that's going to be it for today's video. Not much going on for the rest of the day. Just had some lunch, going to chill, watch some more of that Owning Manhattan. We're in episode 2. The real estate world is very cutthroat. I'm glad I steered clear of that. Plan for the weekend. Obviously, I've finished work, so I've got a nice 3-day weekend. Kay and I have our 1-year official anniversary meal this weekend. Going to a place called Couch in Liverpool. There's very nice steaks. Looking forward to that. I know we had an anniversary last year, but last month. That was our, like, I don't know, we just like to have 2 anniversaries. We like to celebrate. So we're going there. Kind of like a new job celebration as well. And then Sunday, watch the final. England versus Spain. Where, again, I don't have high hopes for it. But I haven't had high hopes for England this whole tournament, and they've surprised me and surpassed my expectations. So anything's possible. Could be coming home with a trophy. Who knows? And I'll also be running at some point. Maybe like a half marathon or at least a long run tomorrow. Try the new vest. And I'm not sure when the next vlog is going to be. Hopefully I can still keep to a decent schedule with the new job. Obviously start on Monday. By the time you're watching this, I will be a fully fledged postman. Maybe I'll have done a few rounds by then. Who knows? Actually, no, I won't, 'cause I'll just be, I don't know, depending on the time I get to vlog, edit. I think I've still got a good schedule for it. Just depends if I'm working mornings or evenings. Hopefully I get all the morning shifts. But we shall see. I'll keep you all updated on that. So I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.